Harrison Graham here on the Lakers Report, and Heat win Game 5, 111-108 over the Los Angeles Lakers in an instant classic. The Lakers fought, they scratched, they clawed, they even took a lead late in this one, but Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat too good in this one. Tons of instant reaction, my thoughts to get into in just a few moments. But first, want to hear from you guys. What is your one-word reaction to the Lakers' Game 5 loss to the Miami Heat? Is it disappointing? Is it frustrating? Are you pissed off? What is your one-word reaction to the Lakers' 111-108 loss to the Heat? Remember, Lakers still lead 3-2, Game 6 Sunday night, but what's your one-word reaction to the Lakers' loss here on Friday night? Now, LeBron James just about willed the Lakers to victory in this one. He was 15 of 21, had 40 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. He was absolutely sensational for the Los Angeles Lakers as they rocked their Black Mamba jerseys. He was doing everything he could to win his 4th NBA championship. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. The Miami Heat were more balanced. They got more balanced scoring. And despite LeBron almost having a 40-point triple-double, he comes up short in this one, so he'll have to give it another try in Game 6. But LeBron, if you win this series, you are the Finals MVP. So will the Lakers close out the Heat in Game 6? I'll make this the pinned comment on today's video. Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Will the Lakers close out the Heat in Game 6 of the NBA Finals? Go ahead and let me know in the comments section. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the Lakers Report. You see the link below, but you're probably watching on the Lakers channel unless you're still live with us on Chat Sports. YouTube.com/LakersTV. Hit that sub button, share that link with a friend. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers as fast as possible. We're almost at 18K. Let's zoom past by that and get 20,000 subs. Hater Jimmy will be back soon. He'll be live on Chat Sports for Game 6. He's got videos coming out all the time, as does Laker Han helping us out. Subscribe to the Lakers Report. We got coverage for the remainder of this series and on into the offseason. Now, Anthony Davis started slow but had a big second half, ended up with 28 points and 12 rebounds, only 15 shots. I would like AD to get more shots up. He needs to get more involved. In a game where LeBron scores 40 points and AD scores 28, that you would think that would be enough, but it wasn't tonight. Anthony Davis was really good in the second half, played well defensively as well, but just didn't get a lot going in the first half. He does end up with 28 and 12, solid double-double for AD tonight. He's been fantastic in this series. I do think LeBron has widened the gap for Finals MVP between those two. It would take a miracle, not a miracle, but something heroic for AD to win Finals MVP at this point. I just think LeBron's been the better player. He ends up with 28 and 12. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope was pretty solid tonight. He had 16 points, only 6 of 15 from the field, so not super efficient, but hit a few big threes. He was solid for the Lakers, played some good defense as well. He's been a solid third piece in this final series, and he had to be good tonight to keep the Lakers within reach because Rondo, Danny Green, those guys were not great. I do not love Danny Green getting the last shot essentially for the Lakers than whatever Markieff Morris did on that offensive rebound. That was really, really bad, but KCP, 16 points, solid contribution out of him tonight. So Game 6 on Sunday night, who needs to step up in Game 6? You know LeBron and AD are going to show up. Who needs to step up? Does it need to be KCP again? Do you need playoff Rondo to show up in that game? Caruso, Danny Green, Morris? Who needs to step up for the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 6 after the Heat win Game 5? Go ahead and let me know in the comments section. 111-108 again is your final score. Miami kind of led throughout. Like the Lakers kept it close throughout the game, and every time they got real close, Miami would stretch it out to a 6 or 8 point lead. But the Lakers rallied in the fourth, took a lead at one point, but Miami was able to get it done in the clutch because Jimmy Buckets was not going to be denied. 11 of 19, 35 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists as he dropped a 30-point triple-double in this one. Jimmy Butler was fantastic, and as good as LeBron was, Jimmy Butler was the best player in this game. He was doing it on both ends. He was relentless driving to the basket. He had a bunch of key steals as well. Jimmy Butler came to play tonight, and you got to give this Miami Heat team credit for doing what they did tonight. For them to win another game in this series as a major underdog without Goran Dragic again, that's good work from Miami. Give them credit where credit's due. I expect the Lakers to bounce back in Game 6, but Jimmy Butler, 30-point triple-double, tip my cap to you. And really, outside of Butler, Duncan Robinson. I mean, you knew that Butler was going to show up, but that someone else was going to have to pitch in. 8 for 15, 7 of 13 from 3, 26 points, also grabbed 5 rebounds. Duncan Robinson was a solid sidekick tonight for Jimmy Butler, and a major reason why the Miami Heat were able to force a Game 6. Jimmy Butler can't do it alone. No one can do it alone. LeBron can't do it alone. That's why he left the Cavs all those years ago to join Miami, because he couldn't do it by himself. He needed D-Wade. He needed Kyrie in Cleveland. He needs AD now. That's how it works. As good as Butler is, he needed some help, and he got it tonight from Duncan Robinson, who made 7 threes out of 13 attempts and dropped 26 points in a 3-point win. A couple more thoughts to get into, but first, I want to show you these NBA jerseys at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Of course, we got LeBron, we got AD as well. And for you Clippers fans who maybe are jealous of the Lakers infiltrating this video, we got Kawhi Leonard jerseys as well. Chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. We got jerseys for all 30 NBA teams, including your Lakers, at that link. It's chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Brand new, authentic Nike jerseys. Get this LeBron jersey today at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. That link will be in the comments, and it'll be in the description. Go ahead and rep LeBron and or Anthony Davis for Game 6. Go ahead and get yourself a jersey right now. I mentioned that Duncan Robinson stepped up. So did Kendrick Nunn. Had 11 points in the first half, finished with just 14 overall, but he's been pretty quiet in this series, but 14 points off the bench. Solid contribution from him tonight. I thought he gave Miami a big spark in the first half off the bench. All 5 starters for Miami scored in double figures, and Nunn off the bench with 14. So 6 players in double figs for the Heat. That was big. Like I mentioned, balanced scoring led by Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo, not super efficient, but he was active on both ends, 13 points. You'd like to see more than 4 rebounds from him, 4 assists as well. Lakers did a decent job on him, but I thought he was pretty active on both sides of the court. The story in this game, guys, is the Lakers had 2 of the 3 best players on the court, but the Heat probably had the best in Jimmy Butler, and they may have had the next 3 or 4. They were just more balanced. Their depth showed up, and the Lakers bench just didn't do much tonight. That's just what it comes down to. Danny Green didn't hit shots. Rondo didn't do much. Markieff Morris, he stunk tonight. They need more outside of LeBron and Anthony Davis. Hopefully the Lakers get that in game number 6. As they fall 111-108 to the to the Miami Heat. The Lakers fall 111-108. So predict the score, Game 6 on Sunday night, 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern. It's an earlier game. Predict the score, Lakers Heat. Do the Lakers get it done? If so, predict the score for me. Let us know which team you got winning. Big Game 6 on Sunday night, because I'll tell you what, you don't want this going to Game 7 because all bets are off at that point. So predict the score for us. Let us know what you think will happen on Sunday night. That's it. Game 5 in the books. Miami forces a Game 6. Remember, the Lakers can't wear their black Mamba jerseys in Game 6 as Miami will be the home team. They will be wearing black. The Lakers will be wearing their road whites, I would anticipate. 111-108. Miami gets it done over the Lakers in Game 5. Game 6 on Sunday night. Look for reaction as soon as that game's over.